Welcome back to IXION. So I managed to unpause the game accidentally while I had the steel mills operative, which put the work conditions into extra hours, and then an accident happened. But I was very lucky there, because I didn't have any deaths. Normally that would cause a death, but since it was just on the thingamajig, then maybe that's why I avoided deaths. So, phew, or something. Of course, it has to be the stockpile with the food, but we do have enough food in the mess hall, so we're all good. We're all good. Now this needs to go, because we don't need two docking bays in here. So this is the number 5, and I will put the number 5 in here. And we shall dismantle this building. Next up, we shall build these 2 batteries and dismantle these 2 batteries. I haven't had time to look at layouts, so I guess I'll just have to wing it for now. Let's see here. Factories. We do want to build a tech lab. I think that's a good location for it. At least for now. How much happiness do we have here? We have 1 + 1 happy. We do need to get a DLS center into this sector. That is vitally important. Now, if I can get all of the iron over to this sector, that would be good. I'm just comparing building sizes here, because I'm curious. If I had one of those there, the next one would start there, and I would have... I need this to disappear before I can see. I also wonder if having the houses in the middle here is the best solution. It's probably better to have the industry down here, nearer to the stockpiles, rather than have a housing in between and then the travel time going back and forth. And I also wonder if these vehicles prioritize going to this one before that one to pick up the silicon. I hope they do. They should, regardless, because it's a shorter travel distance. But that would be useful to know if there is a prioritization mechanism in the game that prioritizes buildings that are in deconstruction mode rather than buildings that are not. Now see, some of them went there. So that one starts at the road. That one would start there. And then I have 8 tiles left. Whereas this one is 9. 8 tiles is a very annoying number in this regards. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe not. Let me just pause the game quickly. If I have 1, 2, 3... I mean, I could have a Marduk memorial. Although they do take a lot of space. It would waste... Hold on one moment. Would it? Ha! It would not waste all that much. It would actually not waste anything, because I could have a cell housing there, and I could have a road going in like this. That's pretty optimal. I think we'll go with that. Even better would be to have the... I don't think... Let's see. Factories 9 by 9. 9 by... So, okay, even better would be to have the colonization center there, and then move the Marduk Memorial and the... Yep, that's what we're going to do. Dismantle and remove. I don't know if this is optimal, but at least it's something. That said, it is irrelevant to destroy these right now, because I need to get up waste before I start doing that. But that's a pretty decent plan here, actually. I am content with that. This sector has 3 stockpiles for alloys. Good. Remove this and EVA airlock. I could fit another space building there. These are in the way though. Houses in this sector. I think we have way too many houses in this sector. 416 capacity out of 272. Okay, let's start tearing down houses. Yep, we can tear down 2 of them. In there as well, we have too many houses. I wonder if I need that many batteries. I'm not sure if I need that many batteries, because if we move the IXION, the Tiqqun, I'm probably going to turn off industry buildings. Now the next question is, if there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well then. Well, that's interesting. That is interesting indeed. I know I'm being a little bit less... Space rank 2! Well then. How nice. I don't remember exactly what that gives us, but that gives us additional bonuses. I know that we now have 20% from space specialization. There was another thing as well, but I can't remember what it was. I think it was something about docking bays, loading faster and unloading faster, and drones being constructed faster, I think. Now another question there is, since this one is 9 by 9, do I have anything else that is 9 by 9? Kind of a weird size. I have the colonization training center. It doesn't quite fit the way that I wanted it to. I'm thinking about the tech center and whether or not I should have more space things here. It can't fit in there. I'm a bit miffed that they made it 9 by 9. Couldn't they have made it 8 by 9? The tech center, so we could put that in between here? Would have been so nice. Turn that off. Probably repair that. 4 crew member died. This sector is in... Oh dear. That's not good. I can turn off the DLS center because you don't really need it turned on. The bonus still applies. The only thing I'm not allowed to do is see specialization and change the policies. I do think that is an oversight from the devs, but we'll see. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is... We're at 1 happiness here, but I need to move both of these. If we build...
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Of course. An EVA, look at that. If we build this thing... Just put it there. I need 35 science. So I can get the medium stockpiles. Of course, it would also be very nice to get this one, but that means I need the intelligent lab upgrade in the tech lab. Oh, I completely forgot about that. I should have gotten that and not the stockpile. Okay, so I need 35 so I can get intelligent lab. And then we can do the electronics factory. And then we can do the stockpile medium. I have too little science. This is not ideal. We should probably try to get out to Chevy 34 at some point. I mean, we could probably do that now. Since all of my ships are basically doing nothing anyways except for the mining ships. I don't think the mining... No, I don't want to go into that. I don't think the mining ships... Yeah, no, we've mined everything there is except for the ice. There should be some more science at the Protagoras as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking a lot in this episode. I think I did in the last one as well. Now we can put down 3 more optimized quarters here. This one can be powered on, and this one can stop accepting alloys. You can turn on this temporarily, and set this to accept silicon, and set this to not accept silicon. This one can stop accepting alloys. Can build this. Our poor construction mech here is overworked. Set the intense propaganda policy and dismantle these. Should probably send 10 more workers over there, to be honest. That's sector 6, only workers, 10, start migration. No reason not to build another optimized quarters here, to be honest, to get rid of the homelessness icon, and also to spend some alloys which will then have transferred from a different sector to this one. go pick up more ice. And when we have stocked up on ice, we'll move the Tiqqun. Might be in the next episode.
Population transfer complete.
But I see no reason not to. We do need the science. Like, it's kind of critical to get that science, so that I can get 5 science per 5 cycles instead of 3. I should have gotten that ages ago. And I'm leaving these on purpose right now.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
In what? Oh, stockpile. Come on, guys, there's still enough space in that one for more alloys. But of course, there's only 5 vehicles now. Okay, so some quick math here. 421. What is 500? $500 divided by 4 is 125. Whereas 422 divided by 4 is 105. So I can't have more than 105 people living in the cell housing that I'm planning on setting up. Each of these give me 52. So 52 times 5 is 260. So I need one more. I actually need 2 more. So the next thing we're going to build is the colonization training center again. Do I really need the Marduk? I probably don't need the Marduk Memorial in here, but I'm going to build it anyways. Besides, it'll give me road connection here actually. Because then when we get the cell housing. That was one too far. We get the cell housing up here, and there's room for the Marduk Memorial there, and that will also enable that road. So, yeah, these seem good. We can actually adjust this up to 140 now. And this one can be at 140 as well. Or Sector 2. Wish we could give these names. Sector 2 can just stay at 120. Food, however, we need to increase to 80 now. Or rather, I should put it at 90. I do like to have 2 cycles of food. Well, actually you do have 2 cycles of food in storage, because you have the mess hall itself and then you have the storage. It's probably not necessary to have it at 90, but... yeah, no, it's not. 50 is sufficient. That way we can also move the stockpile if necessary. Okay, and at the time being, I might remove the Marduk Memorial and replace it with something else later on. But at the time being, I don't know anything that would fit. That would make sense to build in this sector. Well, a fire station might make sense, but then again, I've never had a fire. So we're going to go with the Marduk Memorial, since that's the one that affects industrial specialization sectors with additional stability. I don't think it's necessary, but still. And currently we have too many houses, so we can start tearing down optimized quarters. Are we taking in silicon currently? We are. We also do have a pretty decent stock of electronics, actually. Okay, so the probe launcher has been torn down. Let's build a new one here. Okay, this one is going to be a problem. Let's not accept carbon there, but let's move the carbon over there. And how about we actually spend the necessary resources to build another large solar panel? We also need to adjust the roads down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me just see here. It's got to be like that. Sadly, I can't put the road down there. So I'm going to miss some space here. But we can use that for a battery. And this one I want to dismantle. Maintenance, battery, put that there. No, more experience. That's nice on a mining ship. Resume this. Dismantle this. Stockpile has been damaged in here. Of course, it's the one that takes in ice. The roads here are not strictly necessary. I mean, this one is going to require alloys. But we can save some space here by moving that. We are currently building the solar panels. Let's shut this thing down. Because I need to move these stockpiles as well. And this one, stop accepting and empty. Then we'll have 2 more stockpiles there. Space, we want a docking bay. Here, perfect. And the road goes there, and we can remove that road, and here we go. That's more like what I wanted. This is actually not looking half bad at all. Start these in powered off mode, please. It's always fun when the breakdown happens in the infirmary itself. Thankfully the patients are moved automatically, but still, that's just evil when that happens. Okay, housing in this sector now. Yep, we can remove another one of these.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
That's good. I don't intend to implement any policies right now, but that's good. So I'm going to build one more optimized quarter in here. Actually, I'll build 2 more of them. And when those 2 are done, we'll tear down these 2 and then we'll build the cell housing. Want to move that to there. Everything is proceeding rather nicely here, actually, and I haven't even looked up any layouts. I'm not too dissatisfied with this so far. One thing that I might consider is turning the electronics factory over. No, I might not just consider it. I will. I will definitely put it that way instead. The only question is whether to have that road connection there or not. Okay, so we'll build not a fusion station, an infirmary, please. Build that there. Because I need to take this one down. Do we need the alternative life center anymore? No, we do not. Back to space rank 2, good. I don't remember which ships was in here. The Troy, the Deltoid, and the Cataphract. Okay, so now we have a very odd thing down here. However, one of the things that we can build down there should be a cell housing. Yep, so that's good for something. We can't build a cell housing up there because of the sign, but we can actually build that down here. And no, it won't be looking like that when it's actually built. It will look like this. So if you are worried that you're going to have to look at something massive like that, no, you're not. There is one flaw with my plan, and that is road access to this bit. But then again, it is actually not that flawed after all, because I can pop everything over one tile. Carbon, I want carbon here and not here. And that was done. 0 inhabitants, that's good.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
This one isn't doing anything, so we can shut it down. This one isn't doing anything, so we can shut that one down. We can now start shutting down the hull repair. Although I'm not sure if I want to. Because we have a lot of efficiency now. Let's see. Let's leave it for a little bit here. This might need power. Could be a benefit. I have no idea about these batteries and how I'm going to place more batteries in this sector, but we'll get around to that as well. Oh, that was not the right location for the road. I need it here. Then we want the workshop there. Can you take food for a while? So I can't build a memorial down here, with where the road will come. At least not if I want to have 2 medium stockpiles in these 2 locations, because then the road will have to come here. But if I need a medium stockpile, I'm not sure. I might also build batteries there and then have the road go down there, but I will be wasting space if I do. So, not sure. Can turn these on again. Maybe we can get rid of the iron from this sector. That would be absolutely splendid. You can go away. I may have built too many houses, now that I look at it. Although, there is no reason for us to keep those non-workers in that sector. So, only non-workers. 42 from Sector 1 to Sector 2 without migration. They can live in this beautiful place where we have all the industries and all the clean air, because of course we have a Clean Air Act enacted in this sector, I promise. And on that note, I think we are about ready to wrap up this episode. We're almost done with all the mining. That's very, very pleasant. So in the next episode, we probably will we'll finish up this, and then I think we'll move the Tiqqun over to Chevy 34 to get some of that precious science that we need. I don't know if we're going to bother with these. The silicon is tempting, but there is 140, 53 and 61. The iron is not that relevant. I think most of what's out here is rather relevant. If we really get into a bad position later on, we can always go back out here. So yeah, I think we will call that an episode. So if you have any questions and or comments, then please do feel free to leave those in the comment section. And of course, if you don't have any questions or comments, it would also be very appreciated if you just leave a little emoji or something down there, or maybe some Caesar cipher. I had a bit of fun with that. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.